This is Snake. Kept you waiting, huh?
Hey sisters, hope you all chugging along quite well today. So, I've been holding these topics for the past few weeks, just looking at how everything develops and how everything goes down, and was gonna make their own separate videos for each topic, but I'm just gonna put them in a whole video, in the same video, in this video, and just talk about them briefly. I'm not particularly affected by any of these topics, but I thought I would put my 2 cents on them. As always, if you like the video, go ahead and titty smack the like button and subscribe to join the family. So before we get into it, I want to talk about the game I'm playing a little bit, since it is a game I have never played on this channel before. So I'm playing Smite. In this game in particular, I'm playing Athena in the support role. That's all I'm basically gonna say. If you have more questions about the game, well, you can go ahead and answer them. So for now, let's go ahead and get into the main topic of today's video. If you understood the reference in the beginning of the video, you all should know what we're talking about. We're talking about James Charles and the alleged pedophilia accusations that's been going around. We're also going to talk about J Station, and finally we're going to talk about the controversy that happened with the quartering and a few weeks back, I think. Don't exactly remember when it happened. Now, I know what you're thinking, and you're saying if this channel is going to become a drama channel. And no, it is not. I'm really just speaking about things that I want to talk about at the moment, things that interest me, and that's about it. If I wake up tomorrow, I'm like, oh, I want to make a video about hot dogs for 20 minutes, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And also, you guys can go ahead and request videos and topics y'all want to talk about. So don't worry, I got y'all. Anyway, let's go ahead and hide our children, because James Charles is trying to fuck them and make them gay. For real now. A bunch of kids have been coming out of the woodwork exposing James for basically asking for nudes, providing nudes himself, and even threatening some of the kids with legal action, because allegedly the boys he has been speaking with have been lying about their age. Now, I wouldn't put that past teenagers to do. Teenagers, I think they would do anything in order to speak with their idols. And so, yeah, I could see how kids would lie about their age, trying to form a relationship with their idols. But with little to no research at all, you can find the ages of all the kids that James Charles has been talking to. And even then, James is the adult in this situation, and he should have the responsibility as an adult to verify the ages of anyone he's trying to have an adult sexual relationship with. And well, in conclusion, I thought the first cases that popped up about all this were just kids trying to get some clout, trying to get famous and all that shit. But as more cases came up and he actually admitted to them in some apology videos. I think he has like 3, 4, 5 videos right now apologizing for the same shit. And I do think this guy has to put in jail, because honestly, it's not normal that this kind of things keep happening, you know? If it was like a one-time thing, and even then that's a little bit too much, maybe you can look past it. But like I said, he admitted to it. It's been multiple cases, and honestly, I have no sympathy for this guy. I think he should get locked up. So from child molesters and child groomers, let's go to child manipulators. So J Station has been banned off YouTube, and I actually do not know how to feel about it. On one part, I feel like it is well deserved, and he deserved after everything he did, basically. But at the same time, it's like a little too late for YouTube to actually ban him. Like, it's been, I think, a whole year since the whole dilemma with him actually happened. And yeah, it's a little bit late. Like, right now in the current landscape of YouTube and Twitch and social media in particular, like, it's very scary, because people's channels are just disappearing with no reason provided. Like, look at Dr. Disrespect. Like, his Twitch channel literally disappeared, no reason given to him, allegedly. And, you know, people's channels are literally just disappearing for no reason at all. I feel like J Station, I'm trying to play devil's advocate here, I feel like his channel should get reinstated. But at the same time, I kind of don't want it to, but I think it should, because like I said, his channel got deleted for no reason at all. Aside from that, I do believe there is a channel with the J Station name, but I do not know if it's actually his. Because it's a dead channel. It's been a dead channel for like 3 years now. So maybe it's not his, maybe it is his, maybe it's a re-upload channel. I do not actually know. But if it is his, I guess he has one channel up. If it's not, then I do believe like his channel should get reinstated, and he should be permitted in the platform, considering that the whole thing with them happened like 3 years ago. And no, 3 years ago. I'm sorry, like 1 year ago. And lastly, I want to talk about the whole quartering dilemma that happened a few weeks ago. A woman of color that goes under the name of Sunbaked Kills, the self-proclaimed voice of people of color in gaming and women of color in gaming, has actually created some drama with him. Or if you ask her, maybe he created the drama with her. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and give you a few of the backstory on Sunbaked Kills and what happened with her in the past and what she's known for. So basically, Sunbaked Kills is the kind of person that throttles companies into giving her free shit. Like, for example, she goes ahead and throttles Microsoft to give her a new Xbox Series X, or she throttles PlayStation or Sony to give her a new PlayStation 5. And that's basically what she's known for. Like, she does that constantly to companies, calling herself a reviewer for I don't remember what website or whatever. But yeah, that's basically what she's known for. In the past, she has gone through some actual like drama with Griffin Gaming, where Griffin Gaming basically made a video about her in a podcast, basically begging for a console. And when he did that, he was basically mass flagged. He was harassed to the point that he had to delete the video that he made. I think you can find a re-upload currently on YouTube, but you had to look like hard enough. Aside from that, like, if a company doesn't want to play ball and they don't give her the console that she wants to review at the moment, they get called misogynistic, they get called racist. Yeah, basically that's what she's known for. The other thing she's known for, she has bullied an autistic kid because he defended her actually in a video and said that anyone who wants to speak about her has to give her $2,000, which I'm not giving that bitch shit. I'm talking about her now. I'm not giving that bitch shit anyway. When she did this to him, she actually started spamming the kid on PayPal with an invoice of $2,000, which, by the way, it is illegal to do. It is illegal to send fraudulent PayPal invoices. So now, fast forwarding to what happened a few weeks ago, what basically happened, the quartering went ahead and tweeted a screenshot about something racist Sunbaked Kills had actually tweeted about white women, and he was asking for receipts, trying to see if it was real, trying to see if it was something that she actually said. She basically said it was a Photoshop image. She started calling Jeremy racist, misogynistic, like, you know, all the normal shit that someone like her would say to anyone that goes against her. And aside from that, what happened later, basically, she started lying that the quartering went ahead and swatted her, which is something I am 100% sure never happened. I'm pretty sure the quartering never did this, because the quartering has gone on record to be like, no, I will never swat anyone, and of course he's an advocate against swatting. He's someone that's consistently against it. So for someone to say, oh, he swatted me, that's something that I'm pretty sure will never happen. You know, what happened after that? Well, since she was basically slandering Jeremy, he went ahead and threatened her. Oh, hey, I'm gonna sue you because you're slandering my name, saying that I did something that I've never done. You're calling me shit that basically I'm not, and that's what basically happened. He literally threatened, oh, I'm gonna sue you. And aside from that, I think like two of his videos were actually taken down by due to the mass flagging that she made. like she kept saying to people, "Oh, Master Black his videos. Let's get his channel down." I saw a bunch of comments like that on Twitter when it was all happening. A bunch of women, Sims, anyone that's on her side were saying, "Let's Master Black their channel so it gets taken down." It was maliciously trying to get someone's channel taken down, and I do believe that's against terms of service. So technically, her channel should be taken down, considering she's advocating for that kind of thing. Because in YouTube terms of service, it says that you cannot do that. That's basically against everything that YouTube stands against, you know. So yeah, it scares me because on the current landscape, like I said about the J Station thing, channels are just disappearing. Some channels that should be taken down are not taken down, and it's just worrying at this point. Like, someone's channel can literally disappear and no one would notice, or if they do notice, their voices are so small that no one would ever look past that, you know. I'm not saying Jeremy is small, and I'm pretty sure people would notice if his channel went down. But either way, I do believe that YouTube has to have a better look into this kind of things, you know. Well, that's all I have to say about the situation with Sunbait Kills. If by any chance she ever pulls this shit again, which by the way she stopped as soon as Jeremy said he was gonna sue her, I hope anyone sues her, because that shit is just vile. Like, she's using her race, her gender, everything, trying to get free shit, trying to gain sympathy points, and honestly, it's bullshit. Like, right? I mean, I'm Latino, you know, and I will never be like, oh hey, represent me, the Latino community, because I want a free shit. No, I'll buy from it. I'll buy my own shit, you know. So, and by the way, I also say that in case for any kind of reason, in the off chance she actually sees this video, she wants to call me a racist. If she didn't notice by my accent already, I am Latino, and yeah, I don't know how that would work. But anyway, well, either way, I guess she would call me a misogyn. I can't even say the word. See, look at that. I can't be that word because I can't even say it. But anyway, yeah, that's all she wrote about that specific problem. I also remembered that I want to talk about something else, so consider this a bonus topic, I guess. I actually want to talk about the whole thing that happened with Dan Avedon. I think that's how you say his last name. Not really sure, but anyway. So Dan from the Game Grumps, basically. That's the person I'm talking about. So Dan, he was basically accused for being a pedophile and a child groomer. But yeah, the proof that we're giving with the accusations were basically nothing at all, or like people would say, a nothing burger, I guess. So technically, what happened? He met a girl when she was 17 and 11 months. So in a month they would turn 18, right? He met them. I think they only chatted like one day, and then he talked to them again when she turned 18, congratulating her, and that's it. They didn't talk again until like she was 22. When she became 22, they promptly hooked up. They fucked and whatever, and after they did this, Dan, I think, ghosted her. So when you fast forward, I think 2 weeks ago, someone, which I do not remember their name, and also I don't want any backlash going towards them, especially when this whole thing has already died down, they made a claim on Twitter that Dan had been a pedophile or a groomer to this girl. Basically what happened, this person read a YouTube thread, not YouTube thread, what the fuck, a Reddit thread about this, and they took it to face value, and then they made the claims on Twitter, calling Dan a pedophile and a groomer and all that shit. Aside from that, this person made very clear to note that they did not like Dan's content at all. So, yeah, basically all that happened. Dan fucked the girl when she became 22, then ghosted her, which is basically the shittiest shit that he could have done in this whole situation. But I will argue that it's not like cancel worthy. Like he shouldn't get canceled for ghosting a girl. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people that do this kind of behavior. I'm not saying it's a good behavior. It's certainly not. It's shitty behavior actually. But it's not something that he should get his entire career ruined over. You know. Uh, Aside from that, I do believe this whole comes from like, let's say Dan has been fucking like, women like this, like for a while. Like he fucks them, then he goes them because they want, they probably want something more than just a one night stand or two night stand or whatever. How many times they did that act, and then he's like, no, bye, and never speaks to them again. That this kind of behavior can turn women very bitter, and guys too. Like if a guy goes through this, they can become very bitter, and they might make claims that are not exactly true, but they make them anyway, just trying to ruin that person's life, career, because they feel they were used for sex. And like I said, it's not a good feeling, but again, it's not something that I feel people should should lose their careers over. I certainly feel that he did not do anything wrong aside from ghosting this girl. And again, like I said, the original person that made the thread on Twitter, they made it very clear that they did not like the content of Game Grumps. So I do believe that's also where this whole thing came from. Like, oh, I despise their channel, I hate their channel, so I'm gonna put this up. I'm gonna put anything that would slander their channel up, so maybe they can lose it or they lose sponsors. Oh shit, that's another thing I didn't mention. Now that I say sponsors, Zombie Kills was also going after the sponsors, and sorry, not like bouncing back to a different topic, but this is just very quick. I remember that Zombie Kills was actually going after German sponsors when their whole span went out, and that's, in my opinion, makes her even shittier. That's holy shit. But anyway, going back to the other topic, we're done with that topic. Yeah, I do believe that Dan didn't do anything wrong in this situation. And I think, and they also know this because I think that all he did was put it like something on a tweet longer or something like that. I don't remember where exactly he put it, but he made a statement saying basically, I will never do this, and it will never cross my mind to do something like that. So basically, he just dismissed the accusations, and I think the next day, when the original person that made the thread apologized, they also uploaded a video onto the Game Grumps channel where I think he was in. I do not watch her channel, so I do not really care about the accusations or anything. But I think the whole topic about getting slandered into basically ruining someone's career is something that is important to talk about. And this also goes for people like Ethan Klein or Trisha Paytas, and since they have been in a campaign to basically ruin people's careers. I do believe the David Dobrik shit that happened, I think 1 week ago. This has been a few weeks of fucking hectic shit that's been happening on YouTube. But anyway, I do believe that has some merit to it, and also the James Charles thing. But they're trying to cancel people for nothing, just literally just get them out of the platform. And honestly, that's just some bullshit. People should not get canceled for nothing at all. And if anything, Ethan's channel has become so bad ever since he started the podcast anyway. So I do believe that's the only... And aside from that, I'm sorry, no one jumped to another topic. And aside from that, I do believe that the only reason he's starting shit is because he's not an interesting person. His wife is not an interesting person, and they have to basically be like, oh, we're gonna cancel this guy because we want to get views, and that's basically it. That's all that they're doing. And yes, I know that's my own personal take about it, but when you really think about it, I don't think Ethan Klein is an interesting person. I don't think that nothing that he says or contributes to his podcast is interesting. If anything, the most interesting things about the podcast is the people that come on it, which he basically bullies and all that shit, and basically does questions that are very dumb in my opinion. And just like the Game Grumps channel, I'm not that big of a fan of the Ethan Klein channel, if you haven't noticed. Uh, so I do not watch many of the podcasts and just going about what I've heard, what I've seen other people say about it. So I might be wrong because those people might be wrong. But hey, I still don't like Ethan. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and leave you guys with the song that's been going around the video. I know the song stopped at some point. That's just due to the editing software that I'm using. That's kind of stupid. But I do want to go ahead and leave you with the song. It's a song made by my good friend Dizzy, aka ickhone, on YouTube. I'm gonna go ahead and put his channel on the description below. And I do hope you enjoyed today's video. I know it's about talking drama, and not many people like that shit. But hey, I still hope you liked the video. So go ahead and comment, like, and subscribe. And I'm gonna go ahead and leave you with this banger of a song. Bye.
This is Snake. Kept you waiting, huh?
Snake, try to remember some of the basics of CQ